Carl is the author of Pickleball for Dummies, and he's also the host of a popular podcast called I Used to Be Somebody. So we're going to be talking about pickle and purpose here today. But before we jump into that, I'm thrilled to introduce Carolyn Pennington, who's the executive director of the Shepherd Centers of Northern Virginia. And I'm really charged up that we're partnering to promote a pickleball event that's also a fundraiser. So Carolyn, first, for those that aren't familiar, let us know about what the Shepherd Center is. It's an absolutely wonderful organization.
Super. Thank you for that, Steve. Really appreciate it. The Shepherd Center, we're celebrating our 25th year anniversary this year. And we are a nonprofit organization that serves older adults or adults age 50 plus, I should say, in our community with free services and low cost programs. Our mission is to empower older adults to live a life of meaning. And some of the ways that we do that is through a volunteer-led free transportation for medical, non-medical in the areas that we serve. All of our programs are not restricted by income or assets, so they're available for everybody. Because we know a lot of people in the community may have certain conditions that make them very nervous or intimidated to use public transportation. So we make our transportation available to all. We very much engage in the theory that social connection is just as important. So we do a lot of lunch and learns, bingo nights, trips, opportunities for people to get together and stay engaged. So, and we do this through a large cadre of volunteers and supporters in our community.
I love it. And, I know you're delivering some serious value. And I dropped in, we had a wonderful discussion with the CEO of Shepherd Centers of America. Folks, these are nationwide. I mean, not in every state, but throughout the country. They've got a great model. And I know you deliver well because I remember looking at your annual report and seeing how many individual contributors you get. And given that it's a free service, when folks are willing to write that check, it's a great model of support. But anyways, let's talk about the what we've got going on. And this is the second annual pickleball tournament. You did this last year for the first time, correct?
Absolutely. Last year was our first year, and it was a little bit intimidating coming out of COVID. We didn't want to do the traditional gala where a lot of people get crowded into, the country club and whatnot. We were looking for something a little bit different, but a little bit more active and engaged, something that people would respond to. And boy, pickleball was just an inspiration. It was one of these cross-generational events that really pulled people together from all over the community. Not only our community and individual partners, but our senior living professional or senior professionals as well, who wanted to get engaged and participate and support. Sometimes people got a little bit intimidated, even if they knew nothing about pickleball. They did want to come and support the fundraiser, but we were able to bring them in. We had people who were 80 years old learning to play pickleball for the first time. We were able to make it available for the people who have never played, people who have played a little bit, or people who were experienced. And that was one thing that we learned that really made it a lot of fun, that everybody had a good time.
And I'm super charged up. And when I saw how well this went, I was like, hey, Carolyn, I'll help sort of shepherd, forgive the pun, senior living providers to do sort of like a networking game on our own. And this year it's at Worldgate, and we've got 4 courts that are just for the people that work with older adults. and you can learn how to play if you've never played. If you're a beginner, you'll be matched with people at your own level. And if you've got some experience, we'll match you there. We're going to have a great time. Then there's another section over there where the general public, let's say, can play, and but we'll all come together. It's a great facility. We'll all come together. And one of the reasons that I've got you here is that you know, and this is a great transition to Carl, is that we're going to learn a little bit about pickleball. So folks, if you've never picked up a paddle, you're going to feel a lot less intimidated. And if you're in the DC metro market, we hope that you check out the this wonderful fundraiser on October 19th from 12:30 to 3:30.
Absolutely.
You think we covered it all, Carolyn?
It's like you said, it's going to be a lot of fun. From never picked up a paddle to I play on a weekly basis. It's going to be something for everybody. And it really does go to support a really good cause in our community, giving back to our neighbors who may need some help. So it's for a really good cause.
And folks, the link to this is in chat. I also, Carrie, I just uploaded. Hopefully everybody can see it. There's a flyer there. And but Carolyn, when you're going to drop behind the curtain there, if you want to throw your contact info in, then if folks have questions, we can they can get to you. Okay, thanks a lot. And now we are going